Welcome everybody. On today's training, I just want to teach you some basic technique that you have to know as a Wing Chun beginner. So, and as a Wing Chun beginner, you have to know how to deflect single attack. So, and we have many ways to deflect single attack. If you cannot deflect single attack, you can deflect two attack. So maybe your opponent want to use 1-2, right? So what I just use right here. So as a Wing Chun practitioner and a Wing Chun beginner, so you hand like this, and mind you, you form your hand to set a trap for your opponent. If your hand is like this, so and your opponent just punch right here, so just go here. So even if your opponent use this hand to punch, right? So just go like this. So, and mind you, you have to position your body very well. Sorry. You have to position your body very well. If you let your hand be like this and your opponent punch from here, so just go here. So as you are applying to your opponent right here, you will be able to sense your opponent when your opponent want to use this hand right here to free himself. Maybe your opponent just want to apply for this hand also. So you'll be able to, if you will be able to sense him and you'll be able to see him, you'll be able to see his second hand coming. So that is the principle of that. If you stand very well, if you arrange yourself, if you arrange your hand very well, your fist very well, and you apply correctly. So maybe you want to go for T-Sau, so you can go with this. So if you want to go for T-Sau, so and mind you, watch how I'm applying my T-Sau. So I go like this. So my opponent won't be able to punch me from downward right here to use a hook punch from here, because my punch is following this line. The only place that is left behind for me for my opponent to punch is from here. So, and I will be able to sense him and I will be able to see his hand. So that is why I said that you have to let your posture be accurate and let your fist be arranged correctly. So, and you apply correctly. So that is that. So when you want to go from inside, right, so just go with T-Sau. If you want to go with this hand also, you can go with this. So this is Pak-Sau. So when you go like this, you use this to chop your opponent. So, and mind you, you have to simulate. So you don't just do it like this. So in order not to create a fraction something, so you have to simulate right here. So you just go like that. So to let your opponent hand to be well redirected. I hope you can see that clearly and you can understand it. So if it is T-Sau, you go like this. So if it is Pak-Sau, you go like this. So you go like that. So you see how I stand. And if you from outside you want to apply from your opponent right here, you just make sure you position your body, your hand very well. If it is from outside you will now go for Pak-Sau. So right here. So that is that. So what I just first of all do on that scenario is that I pack my opponent hand, and if you have been following me, you have noticed some information about Pak-Sau, how it works and how you can do the correct Pak-Sau. So now you need that Pak-Sau, right? You just go like this. So once you go for your Pak-Sau right here, if your hand is under it, right, you can punch your opponent here. Your opponent ribcage right here. So now punch your opponent here. So that is why I said that you have to position your body very well. If you pat your opponent hand, you go like this, sorry, and you go like this. If at all your opponent want to use the second hand right here, so you will be able to swing up. You will be able to sense him also. You will be able to sense his move, right? So that is that about that. So it depends on how you form your hand, right? If at all, even if you go like this, if your opponent hand intersect each other and your hand, right, you can also go for Lap-Sau or go for Pak-Sau. So you can go for Lap-Sau. So how you can see that is Lap-Sau. So now you clinch with your opponent and you punch him at the same time. So if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that now. And if you join my personal online training, hit the comment that you want to join my personal online training, and I will be right here to tell you how you can join my personal online training. So let us keep on going. So now, if you apply your hand, if your opponent's hand and yours is accept each other, so right here, so you can now lap your opponent's hand, right? So, and I hope you can see how I lap my opponent's hand. So, and if your opponent apply from this angle, maybe change your direction. Maybe you want to fight a boxer, so maybe you want to fight a boxer, so you can go like that, so like this. So that is times how you go like this. So that is how it looks like. So the reason why you have to move closer to your opponent is that your hit and your punch and your attack is going to be dynamic on your opponent. So it's going to be effective more on your opponent, and it will not give your opponent chance to re-strategize himself. So it will not give your opponent chance to re-strategize himself. So that is why you have to move in to your attack. So that is that about that. And I'm going to show you how we move in Wing Chun to clinch with your opponent quickly, or to take a quick move to make your opponent's distance and yours to be able to clash, and to help you to give your opponent a dynamic punch and dynamic move, right? So that is that about that. So if it is T-Sau, you go like this. If it is Pak-Sau, you go like this. So that is how you go with that. So if you can know how to deflect single attack from your opponent, that means you are good to go. So, and we are becoming expert gradually. So that is that about that. So, and I hope you can understand it. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button now, so that you won't miss interesting video like this. And if you want to get my personal lighting, like I always say, don't hesitate to ask for it at the comment section, and I'll be right here to tell you how you can get my personal lighting, in which I will be teaching you step by step in a way that you are not going to forget it, and you are going to thank me and appreciate what I'm doing for you. Thank you, and keep on training. Peace and out.